Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the FearFans podcast. I'm your host, Don Elmy, and with me is co-host Nick Millet, and he's currently on the road right now. Hence why it's so dark on his end.
Yeah, I'm still up in Wisconsin right now. We're actually just making one quick stop. You said it is one stop, right? Okay. Yeah, we're just actually making two stops. We're just taking some quick pictures, and then afterwards, my parents are going to pick me up. So, yeah, I'll be on the road for a good majority of the show.
Okay, yeah, this is going to be a first. You doing your part of the show from your phone.
Yeah, it is, and I'm actually impressed by the connection on the phone. So this is great.
Yeah. Well, hey, as long as you got a good battery power on the phone, so.
Yeah, I'm at a good 34%, but I also got the battery charger with me, so I got enough power.
Okay, yeah, maybe on the safe side, maybe you should just keep it plugged in, I guess.
Oh wait, the cemetery's closed. Sorry.
Nick?
Yeah, I'm here, Don. I'm here. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
All right, go on.
Yeah.
Go on. Go on.
Oh yeah, I was just saying, do I be on the safe side? Maybe you should keep your phone plugged in.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna plug it in right now. In fact.
Okay. Yeah, just as a precaution. Okay, cool.
Definitely.
Yeah. Okay, so tonight we are covering something that we've been commenting quite a bit on in the podcast, the new horror thriller M3GAN, which was released this year. And yeah, like this was released back in January 6th, and we both saw this in theaters, and it was better than both of us thought it would be.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, it's because it's the story of a roboticist who is creating this artificially intelligent robotic doll for her recently orphaned niece. But then M3GAN is becoming it was named Model 3 generative android, or M3GAN for short. And we have Jill joining us.
Jill.
Hey,
there
Jill.
she is.
Hi.
Thank you so much for joining us. And so, yeah, tonight we are covering M3GAN. And I was just telling them this movie was actually better than I thought it would be when I first saw it in theaters.
Same.
Oh yeah, and now they just released the uncut version on Peacock, like we mentioned before. And I've seen some clips of it, and it's much more gruesome, like the uncut version. It is.
Oh, it gets more gruesome.
Yeah, it's definitely bloodier. Yeah, it's not just foul language they throw in there. And I think it is actually worth mentioning that when the trailer was first released for M3GAN, originally they aimed for M3GAN to have a solid R rating, but the thing is, when the trailer came out, everybody kept making these TikToks of M3GAN's dance, and then if they thought, oh wait, TikToks are primarily like a teenage audience, so maybe now that M3GAN is becoming popularized through TikTok, we should make this like a PG-13 rated film. Make the film, it will gather a much better following from the teenage youth. So they weren't really wrong there.
Well, I don't have TikTok, so Nick, have you seen those TikToks?
No, I haven't actually.
I've been meaning to get it.
Hey, Jeremy.
What's up, Jeremy?
Yeah, and Jeremy, I just want to say, hope that your recovery has been going well so far. Just keep going strong, man. Yeah. So, Nick, what's with your mic? I think your mic's going on and off.
I'm muting it so I don't cause sound interference.
Oh.
Are you in the car?
Right now? Yeah, I'm in the car right now. And if you just heard a voice, that's the GPS. So that's why I'm going to have to mute this a few times to don't interfere with your conversation, Don.
Oh, okay. Oh, Jeremy's saying recovery is better than expected for the most part. Okay, that's good. Yeah. Glad to know that you're doing better, man. Yeah. So, yeah. Me, like as far as TikTok goes, I don't have TikTok myself. I mainly have been seeing it through YouTube. Like when the trailer came out, everybody started making it. Just started becoming a meme. Like a M3GAN dancing, and people were like adding different music to it for her to dance to.
Oh, what? I got to see those. I see like the reels on Facebook, so they're similar because there's a lot of TikTok videos on there.
Oh yeah, and And then I've seen people dressing up as Megan, then doing their own dance, doing that themselves.
So it's like between Megan and Wednesday dance. It's like, who's going to win?
Yep. And who's going to win most popular Halloween costume this year? Is it going to be Wednesday or is it going to be Megan?
That's a tough one.
Oh, man. But yeah, so yeah, like right before the movie hit theaters, it was already getting a craze going on.
Oh yeah, it's like everyone was looking forward to seeing it when it was coming out. Like it was so hyped up.
Jerry's saying, "There's our next movie, Megan versus Wednesday."
I know they need to do something.
Oh man, so the creepy child of the Addams Family versus a artificial child.
That would be an interesting battle.
Yeah. For sure, but yeah, there are like so, yeah, like there are like so much things that that Megan has going for it, such as like just the message it has as far as kids and technology. Like sometimes kid like tech, and also the risk of technology going way too far, and also the children getting too invested in certain technologies.
Yeah, like in the movie, oh man, it resonated with me, let me tell you, because like I was a nanny for my brother's kids a lot for many years before COVID.
Right.
Or, just for a while. And my own son. And it's like, yeah, you have those battles with them about too much devices, technology, tablets. I never, yeah, exactly. I never even had my own phone on me because the kids always used it to watch things or play games. They would just swipe everything and they would ignore every call. And I would be like, if you guys need to get a hold of me, just know prior to sending anything funny, the kids have my phone all the time. So it needs to be, PG.
Oh yeah. Like that's the thing with especially because I'm an uncle. I've got a niece who just turned 6. I've got my nephew. He's my godson. 4 years old. Graham, he's 4 years old. Yeah, Maeve. Yeah, like I said, Maeve is 6. Yeah, and little James and Vaughn. And thing is, when Maeve was about a year old, I still have a picture of her doing this, where she was like holding my iPad, like looking at it. She was immediately interested in it, like because she's never seen anything like technology like that before. But and then I taught her how to draw with the Apple Pencil on it.
So, oh, wow. I don't even know how to do that. And how old was she?
She was 2 when I introduced her to the Apple Pencil because she was just understanding the whole concept of us drawing. And
that's so cool.
So there are some positive, ways that technology like this can be used as far as kids. Like, because that's the thing. I don't like whenever she does have time with this, it's limited. And also when she is using this, it's always productive stuff. Like she likes to draw on this. She likes to do puzzles.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, I primarily use this for work. With capturing footage for my reaction videos, and writing them its material down, and reading books, and just every once in a while playing a bit of Minecraft.
Yeah, and I'm seeing like when I see those commercials where people use even just the phone, if not a tablet, with especially like the Apple ones, they're movie. What do you call it? Like it's good enough to film a movie if you're going to do like a short film or something like that. Like the technology on these devices have gone so far that you could just do amazing things just with like something small.
Yeah, that's right. Here, hang on. I'm sorry, I'm getting a call.
We've gone so far with it, and like even with today's age with the kids, it's like they all use laptops at school, like it's just a normal thing now. Whereas for me, we won't talk about but when I was in college, it was like you're lucky to have a laptop to bring to class. Basically what I'm saying is not every single person had a laptop on their table to do their work while you're in class. And it's like now it's just the norm. Like kindergartners, I'm sure, like everyone's using it, especially for school.
Yeah. Like I recently spoke to several classes about autism, and I saw how they have tablets in their classes now. And I'm just like, man, why couldn't I have these as a kid?
Right. It would have made things a lot simpler, but like you said, there's like the positives and the negatives. You just have to find a balance between it, but it's supposed to be an advancement for us, so we need to use that as a tool, but to not let it be like your babysitter, like we are going to talk about in M3GAN.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah.
Technology is not a babysitter, and like just like what I tell parents out there, like when they look at shows like Family Guy, South Park, things that are not appropriate for kids, and it's like, well, that's the thing right there. The kids are not the target audience of this. You can't and you got to monitor what your children are accessing on the TV. You can't trust TV to be your babysitter.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
It's like we're relying way too much on the things that are making our lives easier, but a little way too much. Like I like that they point that out in the movie because, there is a fine line. You have to start deciding, like, do I want to make my life easier, or am I going to be a part of this child's like a development, or like connection? And so sometimes people forget, especially if they're professional and they're busy, like how she is in the movie, like a creator of things. It's like she doesn't have time for this, but you have to make time for human interaction.
Exactly. Yes. And a lot of people have been saying that about that character, Gemma, the Katie's aunt.
The aunt.
Yeah. And, and I've said before, like in videos where I talk about M3GAN, where about Gemma's character, about the character Gemma, I was just like, at first, like there were some times where I just felt like I didn't know what to make of her. But the more I think about it now, I feel like she isn't really that great of a protagonist, because she basically built M3GAN to be like at first it seems sweet, like a best gesture, like to have her not be alone, but at the same time, it's like she's like Gemma's not gonna be like there for her like all the time when she needs to be the paternal figure. She needs to be the aunt.
She's using it too much of a crutch. It's like it's one thing to have. Remember, like that other movie where Robin Williams was like the robot, the AI in the future, Bicentennial Man.
Bicentennial Man, yes, I remember that.
Even though he didn't look realistic, but it was like they purposely purchased him, as this nanny robot to take care of their child on purpose so that they can do what they need to do in the future, which was really sad if you think about it, because
it kind of is.
The child is just clinging and emotionally grasping. Like if you took psychology, you know what that's like. You're not supposed. They'd rather have something that they could feel, touch, interact with a person, if not something living, versus something that's cold, but yet they're getting all their needs met. But they're not, because it's like their development isn't there. They're not human nature. We need to have, even if we have the littlest amount of our necessities met, we still would rather prefer a warm person, a living person.
That's right.
That's where we started. Okay.
Oh yeah. And I just love the performances of the actors and actresses in this. Like, let's see. Gemma was played by Allison Williams, who I've seen before in horror. I've seen her in
Get Out.
Get Out. Jordan Peele movie. She played Rose in that.
Yeah. She freaked me out on that movie.
I know, that was freaky.
Yeah, that made me nervous to get to know people.
Yeah, they actually parodied. I saw a parody of that where somebody's messaging. I think. Yeah, that was Jeremy. He's sending out like a video.
Okay.
Oh, hey guys,
share.
Very quickly.
Where's your share?
All right.
Guys, very quickly.
Yes.
Not to change the subject, because we just parked, so I'm just waiting for my parents to pick me up. We're outside this area. It's called the Women's Club here. This is rumored to be haunted right over here.
What is it called?
The Women's Club.
Can we see that on full screen real quick? I just want to take a look at it.
Put it on
so
full
dark.
screen, Don.
Oh, let's see. How do I do that?
I just want to see it because I can't see it in my small screens.
Hang on. How do I do that?
You got to click the
present.
There's like a. I'm trying to remember how you. I can't do it here on the phone, unfortunately.
Yeah, no, I can't. I don't know how to do it.
No,
Okay.
wait. You almost.
You almost got it.
Do it again. Nope, not with me.
Can you swipe to Nick?
The 3 dots on Nick's. Oh, here.
Oh, it's solo way out.
Dots on Nick. Oh, yay. Okay.
Yeah,
Not
right over here.
Oh,
okay.
Nice.
Oh,
Built 1891.
Oh.
Unfortunately, though, we can't go inside because it's already closed.
I see. Is it so late? Okay. I'm still trying to get used to like the functions on this thing.
so Nick
Right,
is
yeah.
parked in front of. Is that a haunted building?
It is a haunted building, yeah.
Obviously, or else he wouldn't be there right now.
Yeah.
See,
and,
believe it or not, Joe, I'm actually in Kenosha right now. So I'm actually with. I'm not. Well, she doesn't want to be on camera, but I'm actually with Ava right now. So.
Hi, Ava. I remember you from
yeah,
one of the
at
shows.
least she's waving.
Hey, Eva.
Hold on one second. I gotta get the headphones on for this because she won't hear you guys.
Okay.
Don't worry, I'm not gonna show you. Give me 1 second. You gotta love these earbuds, of course. Because this is gonna be a lot more difficult if I'm just using one hand for this. Okay.
Oh, Joanne says hi, Nick.
Here we go. Here we go. Yep. Now we can hear.
Hi.
What's up, Joanne?
Sorry, I'm bumming it right now.
Yeah, we've been going around. Like I said, I'm in Kenosha. We're in Kenosha, Wisconsin right now. We've been able to go check out a few haunted locations. We actually did a brief investigation at one of the cemeteries. So, and in fact, Don, before we went on, we were at another haunted cemetery. We were after dark, and I got to say, it was actually kind of creepy just driving around the cemetery.
I bet.
So, but we're pretty much done for today. But now I'm just waiting for my parents to pick me up. So if I do go off, Don, that's only because I got to pack my gear into the
That's
car.
fine. Okay, that's fine. Yeah. Anyway, Jusera's saying Facebook's not giving the link notifications. Huh? That's weird. It's
happened before. I know that for a fact.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what to make of that. But yeah. Anyway, back to the casting. So we had a newcomer in this. Let's see, Violet McGraw, who played Katie. I thought she did a great job with her performance.
She did so good.
She was great. Oh, something fell.
And then we had the other actresses playing Megan.
Yep. I wanted to mention Megan is actually played by two different actresses. Let's see. One of them plays the physical, like wears the costume and also has this mask, which they also use, like they digitize the mouth movements. The mouth moving was visual effects, and they had the mask to make her look more robotic. Let's see. Well, who was she played by? Something Donald. What was her first name? Amy Donald. She played the physical Megan, and let's see.
She did all the creepy movements for the dance moves, the hall scene. I mean, she was so awesome.
She was great, and the voice of her was played by what was it? It was Jenna Davis. She was the actress / singer, and she had the perfect voice of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think I saw any behind the scenes with the voice actress because I can't remember what she looks like, but I remember there was a lot, there's a lot to do Megan, just that part.
Hey, Mr. Nice Guy, what's up? And I just remembered. I wanted to mention to you, Jill, I already told Nick already knows about this, but earlier today at around it was 5:30. I was actually on the air earlier playing the Resident Evil 4 remake. So yeah, it's everybody who's interested. That's on my YouTube channel where I started playing that horrific remake of one of my all-time favorite games.
Oh man. Okay, cool.
It was brutal.
And you're here to talk? Like, oh my gosh, the game alone gives me nightmares.
And believe me, with all the years of experience with horror, I've seen, even as a little kid, I've seen things that gave grown adults nightmares.
Yeah, I was seriously having nightmares just from the video games.
Yeah, I faced a guy with a chainsaw twice in that game.
Don, I got to get off here for just a quick minute. I got to make a quick call to my parents. I'll be back in just a minute.
Okay, jump back on when you can.
Sounds good.
Yeah, I definitely will. I'll be back.
Oh, good. All right.